What that did for me is made me a better person in life. Because if my wife can do something she was doing all her life, since a teenager to her late 30s, early 40s, I can stop and change and do things I need to do to help and benefit my family. And that means staying 10 toes down on any information or situation that needs to help my family and me guide them, or someone guiding me. I'm kind of hard-headed in so many different ways. Kind of. Allegedly. But I do come around and get the picture quick as hell. Especially when it's conducive for me to digest. When it's for me to say hi and tell my kids that I love them. Now, I ain't been the perfectest person in the world, whole wide world. I ain't been the most smartest. But what I happen is been a great husband. And do I deserve to be divorced or deserve to be with someone? That's up to the person. That's up to the person who I'm married to say to me. But I tell you, every day I'm up for change. I'm up for belief. And I stand 10 toes down on me changing as being a man, no longer a husband and a father and a grandfather. I have not been a great grandfather because I haven't been around my grandkids live in a different state, which is Massachusetts. And their parents, that's where they reside at, that's where they work at, that's where their leaders at, that's where their parents at. And they've been a model of citizen better than their dad. My children are. Because me being a granddad, it's to me, quote unquote, allegedly, is me being there. And I haven't been there. I don't live there. It's not that I don't have the means or the wherewithal to be a grandparent. I don't have that chart. I don't have that quote unquote dialogue to be a grandfather or a grandpappy. But I also have the love and the nurture to be the best grandfather I can be. And when opportunity time will show, I will be there for my grandkids. I'm always going to be there for them. Mentally, physically, and definitely from my heart. And I stand 10 toes on that. And back to what I was saying 10 minutes ago about being a great husband. I haven't been the best husband. At all. At all. I've been trying to define myself, trying to find the word of husband. I still have some things that a grown man who's 50-ish needs to keep growing and more and learn about himself and to treat other people. I got a lot of things down packed in life. The one thing I do have down packed is my heart and the love I have for people who love me. And one thing I keep continuously trying to give this woman who I'm married to is a part of me. We've been together 20 years, married for 15. And it's been a hell of a ride. I'm not saying all the fault has been on me or on either my wife. But some days we become estranged to each other because it's difficult to learn a person when you're trying to understand them at the same time. And as far as mental capacities in both of our lives, it shifted. My wife has issues she's dealing with mental capacity. And I have issues that I can't understand the mental capacity of what my wife going through. And that's a lot we're dealing, but still, I'm still here. I haven't ran yet. I'm still eager to learn how to be a husband. I got the father thing down packed. I'm pretty sure I do. And that's from my heart, and I'm still learning. One thing I am going to say to anyone that's watching this podcast, lead and stand 10 toes from your heart to your brain. Those are muscles that keep repeating itself repeatedly. I just didn't become a clothes designer, a music composer, a writer, a film director, and a producer overnight, a podcaster overnight. I studied these things. I wanted to do these things. I wanted to be a person who's in front of your television, who is in front of things that you look at on social media. And that's popular to your everyday activity that makes a leisure time go by. I'm no Dr. Phil. I'm no Steve Harvey. I'm no Eminem, of course. I'm no Dr. Dre. And I'm no Oprah, of course. I'm Jay Works. But what I can tell you is what we do alike is I like to talk. I like to talk repeatedly about things that's going on, daily activity in life that we go through. And I wanted to be the source for you guys to come and listen to 35, 40 minutes, hour of your time of your day. And hopefully YouTube is picking us up this summer, and you guys be able to see me every day, every minute. But until then, I'm using these platforms. Facebook Live, YouTube TV, IGTV, especially TikTok, just to hear my voice and my vocals and my opinions on everyday life activities so far as being a parent, a grandfather, a loving husband, a good workaholic person, a person you can deal with at work, a person you can come talk to, a person you can yield and shield, and they can shield you around. I'm that guy. I'm a great businessman. I'm a good attribute to my community. I'm a pillar to my community. And I want to be to the world as a whole that person who was a good businessman. No, I'm not the Donald Trump. But the attributes of me being me will lead to those skies to be the limit. I'm always going to be the brother who I am to Taisha, Aisha, Keisha, and Tasha, and Mika. Those are my sisters. And to my brothers, Jermaine, Kevin, Maurice, and Gerald, and Randy as well. And those are the people, and my dad and my mom, who I'm a figure to. As far as my kids, my nieces, my nephews, my grandchildren, I'm always going to be a figure. And the one thing I want to say is, stand at 10 toes, what I do is, I love my family. I'm a family man. I'm a works. W-O-R-K-S. I'm a leader when it comes to that. When it comes to believing in family. And I check my family members, and I want them to check me when I'm right or wrong. Because I'm not a fake. And when you can't talk to your siblings and tell them they're wrong, or your wife or your husband, you are no good. You're just as evil and gratuitous as them in life, and believing the world is staying still. The world goes around. But it just don't revolve around you as a person. It revolves around the world and people. So, folks, this segment is called 10 Toes Down. And I'm 10 toes down on me coming back at you every day this month. So you guys understand, this podcast is for you. Street Savvy. I'm the host, Jay Works. And I hope you take this moment to always think about being 10 toes down on work, on business, on family, on just your word, and definitely your spouse, and the people around you, your constituents, and people you need to be with. I love you guys. God bless America. And remember, I'm a big Leo. Jay Works is coming up, the birthday. And don't forget to go get the clothing line, PD Code. In the adultwear, I sell dick and pussy is power. I love you, America. Stay tuned tomorrow, 8 p.m. We will be back at you. Street Savvy, the podcast. Remember, I'm the host, Jay Works, with the most. God bless you, America.